What's good, y'all? We're back with episode 2. Glad you joined us.
Many more to come. All right,
Once again, we got the fat man and smack light. You know what I mean?
Right. I didn't get it the first time. Smack light, smack what? I get it.
So this time we back with my brother's top 5 sex setups. What we mean by sex setups is, sometimes it ain't just as simple as asking, can I please have some? If you out there doing that, I feel bad for you, bro. But sometimes it ain't as simple as, her just laying in the bed and it being on and cracking. Sometimes as a man, you got to make moves. You got to put yourself in position to score.
You got to plan.
So, these are the top 5. Let's smack like go first. We need to start doing coin tosses on these.
That's what we need to do, man.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Yeah, we gonna do that.
I got a nickel. I ain't got to
do the quarter, man. You gotta do a quarter, man. I'm gonna keep you live. I'm gonna keep you live
right now, man.
All right, what you got? Heads or tails, boy?
Since we going top 5 setup, I got tails.
All right.
This boy across. That's why we going with the nickel right now.
All right, we gonna go with the nickel.
It's less.
It's less weight.
What you got?
All right, you stick with tails.
All right. Heads.
Heads. All right.
You first.
Fat boy go first. All right. So my top 5, in no particular order.
All right. I'm too cool.
Fresh out the shower.
Let him cook.
No, you cool. Fresh out the shower, baby.
Okay.
Ain't no excuses. You ain't got no headache coming out that shower. You know what I
Mm.
mean? You ain't all that long day, all that. You done wash that off. Plus, it's extra clean. So, I can do whatever I got to do.
Whew.
So, fresh out the shower.
Classic.
Standard. You know what I mean?
Classic.
I'll say your favorite meal. I'm a gentleman and a scholar as well. So, I'll cook up that favorite meal. You might like that. For my wife, she likes a particular meal, so I'll make that,
That's a sketchy move. What if she too full?
Listen, that's why you gotta get it beforehand. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know who you working with.
Okay.
You gotta know who you working with.
So what's the promise of the favorite meal?
Listen, what it is she expecting the meal coming, right?
Okay.
Hungry, long day. She waiting on dinner. What she don't know is her favorite meal was made for dinner. Boom.
But she wanna eat first.
Yeah.
It's a long day.
Listen, cool, go ahead and eat. Go ahead and eat. Because here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go ahead and eat. You know what I'm saying? If it mess with your belly a little bit, you gotta go ahead and do what you gotta do. But then you're gonna hit the shower and boom! Back to my fresh out the shower situation.
But that's a lot of gambles. You gambling with the itis. You gambling with the itis.
Or it is the promise of the meal because you see the meal there. Oh my God, it smells so good. So do you. Boom. Boom. So we start talking that gravy.
He took it to another octave. So
we talking that gravy. You know what I'm saying?
Do you lick the lips?
I have to.
That's standard. Y'all need to know lick the lips very important.
Standard. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got some, especially if you got dry lips or you got big lips, or you a big lip bastard, you better go ahead and use it to your advantage.
Blistex.
Clearly, that's part of the reason why she with you.
Blistex on the keychain.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta rock with it.
What's your next one?
I'm saying another one is, for the fathers, put that kid to bed early. Okay? Forget all the stuff. You ain't even the dad that night. Alright? All your daddy stuff ended 7 o'clock. I don't care how old your kid is. 7 o'clock, baby. You out. You could cry. You could call my name. Do whatever you want to. But when 7 o'clock hit.
Before the sun go down, though?
Boy, I'm trying to have no excuse. You know what I'm saying? I know all them shows be coming on. Scandal and I Get With Murder and all them other weird shows y'all be watching. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Especially if a new show come on that you might watch. Listen.
You gambling though, boy. If you ain't even tired that early.
I don't care.
You
Let me tell you. Listen, here's what you do, right?
I don't know.
You take that kid and you sacrifice a good portion of your energy running that kid ragged. If you got a whip, one of the best situations after you run them ragged, put them in a car, put on their least favorite music. They gonna go to sleep. They don't want to hear it.
That's wisdom right there.
So then you gotta carry them up the stairs. I know it's hard. Kids get heavier as they fall asleep and as they get bigger.
Age limit, carry upstairs. Go.
Man, it's about your stamina and your strength, really.
12,
my kid. Listen, man, if you want that box more than you want to deal with that kid walking up the stairs and waking back up. I mean, if you just got some yesterday, all right, then you making more.
If he's 12,
But
he
you
waking
think
up
about
on
it.
the carry up.
Cause man, you talking that, but you know, you see him waking up, then he wake up for real, and he want to be like, I'm gonna stay up till mommy get home. No, man, no. Mommy's supposed to come in there and give you a kiss while you sleep. Go to sleep.
If he's 12, he
Go to
waking up
sleep,
on the
boy.
carry up, man.
Go to sleep, boy. I already done put something in your food, boy. Okay? You sick today. You finna get some tussle. I cooked your chicken with a little bit of wine. Yeah, you know what I mean?
What's your next one, man?
So, my next one, you know, for those of us who, I initially said winning a sporting event, but actually if you win anything of significance, even if it's employee of the month, employee of the year, something to kind of impress your wife with your hard work, or, you know, impress your woman with your hard work, that you earned that, and she could go to that ceremony and be a part of that.
Nice.
It gets her up. She proud now. She happy to have.
She proud, but is that pride gonna turn the box? Is that
Listen.
turning her on?
Listen, it's not just that that's turning her on, right? It's the envy from the other people who didn't win.
Ooh!
You dig me?
True. Cause everybody else looking at you like her man did.
They got
that,
the
why you
smack
can't do
face.
it?
Exactly.
Ah.
They got the smack face. She probably didn't support you in whatever it was all year long. She only showed up to this event. She only showed up to the championship game.
Yo,
They ain't seen her face all year round.
that's a deep move.
You sitting there holding that trophy, or you holding that award. Then everybody gotta be sick. You know what I'm saying? The woman who dropped her man off to work, who give her man her car to go to work every day. I give you my car to go to work every day, and I catch the bus, and you ain't one employee of the year. So she not brimming just
So
with
she
pride
hearing
of
it.
your accomplishment. Right? She's not
She
just
hearing
brimming with pride over your accomplishment. She's brimming with pride because she feels like she put into that project.
Good
It might
point.
not be necessarily true. You know what I'm
Good
saying?
point.
But she feels like whatever she does to help your day go along, she put into you getting that award or winning whatever that is.
So
So
her
she
mi-
feel like she part of that, and it's time to celebrate.
In her mind, her name on the award.
It pretty much. So then now you have a reason to
Yeah.
celebrate.
That setup is awesome. I never would have thought of that, man.
Kill him, man.
You was like, that's a chess setup right there. It
Listen, man, this game ain't checkers.
ain't checkers, man.
It's chess. When it comes to a woman that might say no,
Man,
listen, man, we ain't talking about no thoughts now. If y'all using these moves on thoughts, y'all gotta hang yourself.
blew my mind.
All right.
What's the next move? I'm looking forward to it.
And I'd say this is a classic I like to go with. Your behavior at a party or social gathering. This too
Ooh.
is the grand game of chess.
That might be number one.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. This is a grand game of chess because you done took your woman into an unfamiliar environment. Now some people got that, Joe ass broad that jump into the situation, want to talk with everybody. Me personally, I do not.
Yeah.
And I know some other brothers whose women is not as quick to jump into everything with everybody.
Right.
So, you bring her around, you introduce her proudly. Hey y'all, this my wife, so forth and so on. And if you got your homies gonna be like, oh my God, I heard so much about you. If you got homegirls, if you got homegirls at work, and when you bring your woman around, they don't react like that. Cut them bitches off.
Yo.
Cut them off. Cut them off. And yes, I use the B word because that's what they are. They don't mean you no good. You can't trust them.
That's a lot of pressure on the
You
sex
can't
setup,
trust
bro.
them.
You gotta be LOP, life of the party, every time then.
No, you don't even, right? Because let me tell you, that's who I'm not. I ain't the life of the party. My man, I ain't gonna use his name right now in this episode till I get his permission. But I got a homeboy. He is the life of every party we at.
Yeah.
He's the dude who's telling people drink up, so forth, so on. He's the entertainment. He's the all that.
Yeah.
When it comes to us kicking it and getting together, he is definitely the show out guy.
So you gotta be
I just
wingman.
come to kick it.
You gotta be wingman?
You ain't even really gotta be wingman. Listen, it stems from some groundwork you laid down as a regular co-worker. Okay. All right. If you at work and you got a social group of friends, you got some groundwork to lay down if you ever go and bring your woman around. So you have to establish one that you have one. If you married, you damn sure better put that out there quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because that's going to come back to bite you. The minute you bring her to a social gathering and somebody does you dirty Oh my God, I didn't even know you were married.
Divorce. Somebody got shot.
Hush.
No buns for like
Somebody got to die. Somebody got to die. Somebody got to go.
That coworker got died.
Somebody got to go.
She should never said that.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling y'all commit murder, but I do understand.
Yeah, imagine if you went to her job and she was like, somebody's like, damn, I didn't know you was married.
Come on, man.
Don't let a man say that.
Come on, man.
They both gotta die.
You gotta go. They gotta go. And that's how she gonna feel about you. So, you know, she not gonna leave you, but you ain't gonna get no cheeks for who knows how long. So, from that introduction to how much time you spend with your friends versus how much time you spend with your lady, to the point where you can integrate both.
Right.
Me, I'm good with that. I got some female friends who know how to play the role. You know what I mean? They're respectful. They come, they acknowledge her sometimes before they acknowledge me. Good, classy women. You understand me?
Nah,
You gotta have those. Because that's the same thing you do with a dude. You see a woman, she bring her husband through, and you know that's her husband. Before you come and hug her or dap her, you shake that man's hand.
Look in his eyes.
Don't get knocked out, brothers. Don't get knocked out sitting there trying to hug that female.
You shouldn't even hug her though.
You see what I'm saying?
You
Don't
shake
do that.
his hand.
Shake his hand.
While you shaking his hand, you say, "What's up?" So you got to do the double. You can't hug my wife, man.
Nice
if you a
to
coworker,
meet you.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice to meet you.
Don't you hug.
Boom.
Don't you hug.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Because y'all front parts touching.
that's
I don't like the front hug. Man. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
so, you know what I mean? You gotta lay groundwork down, man.
Yeah.
And it's something you have to have already done as a person doing your regular work life, man. It's not something you could just do at that party. So then by the time you get to the party, all right, you know your wife or your girl might be into a particular sort of thing, and your friends might be into a particular other sort of thing. So sometimes it can't always just mix and mesh right away. So you got to decide, how much time am I going to spend, you know, getting into you, getting you comfortable? How much time am I going to spend with the friends? So you do your best to integrate.
Good move.
You find that friend that got that one thing in hobby, whether it's Pinterest, some show you hate but she love, music, whatever it is. And you find that coworker that you cool with, and you bring them right together. So that way you could just knit the fabric.
Law of attraction.
And it's always going to be that one fine coworker.
I don't know what we talking about.
You got to curve her.
I ain't got no fun.
You curve her.
Only got eyes for my wife.
You curve her. All right? Curve her hard as hell. So as soon as she come over to say, hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
You curve her hard as hell.
don't you curve him off the gate
You
because she
curve her
gonna
hard
be
as
fun you
hell.
the rest of the party.
You
But
curve
Nyree,
her hard as hell.
Nyree.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Yo, do not let no
So
women.
Listen.
Don't.
The fine woman got a choice she got to make.
Don't
And she's
curve her
gonna
off the
come
gate,
over
man.
to speak to you for real, and then you put that arm around your broad. Hey,
Don't curve her off the gate, man. Don't
Listen.
listen to what he's saying right now.
listen.
Cause
If you do not curve,
Yeah.
you will not swerve.
if you curve the fine one, she gonna find you while you with your wife hit you with the back of the arm. Now read. Back of the arm to your wife means she done gave you a wally. That means she done gave you head in the bathroom. Why is she touching the back of your arm?
Sure, flag on the
You know
plate,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Flag on the
True
plate.
that.
Flag on the plate.
When women that
Listen.
curve, that make them more.
Listen,
They turn to animals, man.
listen. You gotta make your wife feel like she the most beautiful thing at the party. Man.
True.
That's really what it is.
But a
I don't
woman's a
care
woman.
if in the back of your mind you don't agree with that statement. You need to buy into that when she's there.
What
See, me personally,
I don't know.
sometimes I'll pick out what she gonna wear,
Okay.
so that way I know she gonna look extra tough.
You took all precautions, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Took all
So now she's out. She's in this unfamiliar place, but she don't feel unfamiliar. She feel like she's the belle of the ball.
Speak that knowledge, bro. Black
When she
Cinderella.
get back,
In the hotel.
tap in. 2 hands.
All right, man.
Spit your knowledge, Mac.